Hello and welcome to Blurred City. This is Sabby. I'm Vash. We are doing the reaction today for part 3, episode 3 of OBI WAN KENOBI on Disney Plus. Let's see, what was it called?
Part 3?
Just part 3. Just part 3. I'm sure they'll name the episodes after.
Well, this has been out for a minute, so I think it's just called
I think
part
they
3.
just wrapped.
Yeah.
They just wrapped actually.
Yeah, we're
like
late.
2 weeks ago. We're not late. We're right on time. Nothing's late.
Name change coming to the channel soon. We'll see.
At least we got it out. Was that it?
That's what you want to call
I
it?
don't know. I like Blurred City.
Okay.
I think it has a certain ring to
We'll
it.
do asterisks. At least we got it out.
Ring to it.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll make that the playlist name. At least we got it out. I like that. That's a good idea. Hats on the back for me. So last episode, Obi-Wan got Leia back. He found a fake Jedi. Reva put out a wanted. Yeah, we know. Put out the wanted poster for him. All the bounty hunters started going after him. Obi-Wan made it to the cargo depot, and Reva killed the Grand Inquisitor. Obi-Wan got away.
Yeah.
Sort of. Maybe. I think he's going into a trap. We'll see.
And then they showed Darth Vader in his tank at the end.
Darth Vader, a.k.a. Freddy Krueger of Star Wars.
I guess.
It'd be like this sometimes.
I'm still new here. I'm just putting pieces together. So.
He's in a big one of them back to tanks.
Yeah,
that moisturize.
Boba Fett was in. Yeah.
I think his got a little bit more. It's like if Boba Fett isn't like the sharper image, then Darth Vader's in Samsung.
Okay.
That's what it looks like. Anyway, to me, I might be an elitist, just a little bit. But yeah, let's get started.
Let's go. Hopefully Reva is doing better. Or I learned some backstory on her.
We stand the shady black queen. Hello and welcome to the Blurred City podcast. King Prime. No, it's fine.
He got no forearms and no hands?
Oh, yeah. When Obi-Wan did him, he did him. Like, no arms or legs.
Oh, dang.
Looking for you for a long time.
So, Anakin used to be a Jedi, but he turned to the dark side and used the dark force, right? Am I getting that right?
The dark side of the force.
The dark side of the force. Can he just like reverse and try to be good? Because I feel like he doesn't have a motivation either, from what I gather. He just wants to be more powerful. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, he wanted to do more, have more power, and challenge himself. And they was always like, "You're not ready." And he was like, "Yes, I am." And they're like, "Let me tell you something, bro. No, you're not." And then that's how he got cut up, because he thought he could take on Obi-Wan. And they had a nice little duel, but then on the last step of it, Obi-Wan told him to surrender because he had the high ground. Like they were on the hill, and then Anakin tried to flip over him, and he got cut up.
Okay.
He got like his legs cut off in the air.
Ooh.
And it was like, yeah. And then he got burnt up.
But okay, so at the end of the whole franchise, episode 6, where he says, "Luke, I am your father," was that him essentially like giving up and like not submitting, but just like he doesn't
No,
care about this anymore?
when he figured out that he was Luke's son, and he tried to get him to come to the dark side, and then since he couldn't turn Luke, he didn't want to kill him. He ended up switching back light.
Okay.
But it was kind of like a weird switch, and he doesn't actually say, "Luke, I'm your father."
Okay.
But everybody thinks he did. But I'm not one to be that dude.
I didn't watch the movie, so I don't have a leg to stand on.
And you saw she got her affirmation from Darth Vader that she was on the right track.
Yeah, that's because he wants something, and she wants something in return as well. So I guess that helps a little bit. I want to know what it is, but I'll be
That's
patient.
fine. Just like Grand Inquisitor, Schman Inquisitor.
I'll be patient.
That don't matter.
No, I guess not.
I ain't even know that dude.
I feel like Darth Vader don't even care.
I traced the manifest. We should send out all remaining probes now.
You are not in charge here. That seat is mine, not yours. I am the next in line.
You told us to come to.
Maybe they're just late?
Maybe it was a lie. I knew it. I never should have trusted him.
We don't know if maybe...
No one is coming here, Leia.
Well, if we're on our own, we're gonna need some help.
What are you doing?
Maybe they can give us a ride to the spaceport.
But it's not safe.
Leia.
Leia. Well, keep your head down. And remember, you don't talk.
I'm Luma. This is my friend, my father. This is my father, Orden. We're farmers from Tall.
Hey there, I'm Frank.
Father, aren't you going to say hello?
Hello.
What's that symbol mean? Is that the Empire?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Evil Empire.
Oh, okay. And what does the Empire want to do? Are they just trying to bring this world into like modern civilization?
Order and control over everything.
So just like a basic government system. Was it like the Wild West before?
No, it was. Think of the power that all the states have, and then the Federation, like that would be each planet, and then the Federation would be the United States.
Okay.
So. The Empire is like communism, basically.
They know what they're doing, Leia.
Called her Leia.
Oh man.
I thought her name was Pumbaa.
And you want her to be quiet? You're the one that can't act.
That was her mother's name.
Lord.
I get confused. Like I said, it's not been easy. Sometimes when I look at Luma, I see her mother's face.
But the recovery was like,
Just barely. She's doing all the heavy lifting.
she doesn't need to be talking.
Well, she's like 5. She can't help herself. She's gonna talk. That's
She's
a
10.
dumb. Oh wait, no, she's
10.
she's 10. Okay,
She can be
still,
quiet.
still, she's a kid. She's gonna talk.
No, she could just be quiet.
I don't think that's a possibility.
I think that's definitely a possibility.
We-
Especially
when we
when
met
she's
her-
around white faces that she.
When we
there's
met
no
her in the first
personality.
episode, where she was supposed to be getting dressed to go to that ceremony, she wasn't even where she was supposed to be and doing what she was supposed to do. Her mother caught her, took her toy away. She tried to steal it back like a few seconds later.
It was just a story.
The whole time I've known you.
Good run today? Worried. We're gonna have to leave again. For
thought you might want to check them out.
Where are you headed?
Back to Toll. We have family here. We were visiting.
Alright, step out of the vehicle.
Use the mind trick.
Initiate protocol 23.
Use the mind trick. Use the mind trick. Use the mind trick. He ain't gonna do it.
I don't know what that is. Was that when he like erased their memory or something?
He just influences their mind or whatever he says. They pretty much just go with being their idea.
Okay.
Raise your head. I said raise your head.
I think you can use it on robots too.
They don't care about the mole man. Oh my god! Disney Plus.
They were in a pinch point, bottleneck. And he's still holding the gun up.
A backstabber. A betrayer. That is obviously an actor in a suit. He's not even trying to move like a robot.
What is
They
this
all
place?
move differently.
We have some houses like this throughout the galaxy. Trying to link the systems.
Not a robot, a
Some call
droid.
it the path.
You're not the first Jedi to come through here. It all leads to Jabin. From there we give them new identities and get them out. There's a lot of good people risking their lives out there.
Were they all Jedi?
Not all. These days the Empire hunts anyone who's force sensitive. Even children.
So Darth Vader wants to be the only person with the ability to use the Force.
Yeah, he helps now and again.
No. So the
Okay.
rule of the Sith is that can only be two. There's a master and an apprentice.
Oh.
But a master will take on multiple apprentices
Only when the eyes are closed.
and put them against each other so that only you get the strongest one. And then at the end, they got to kill him at some point.
Mm.
And then the cycle starts over. But the apprentices take on like underlings, kind of apprentices too, just to be on their side and help them work for them so they can gain favor, and then they could be the next apprentice when he becomes the master. Yeah.
We need to search the premises.
They're looking for all the force sensitive children to try to find stronger apprentices,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll replace Darth Vader if you find somebody stronger.
We've been compromised. We're coming to you right now. I don't care. Get the ship ready and hurry. Someone must have seen us. We're moving up the timeline.
The whole town saw you. What?
Is it scary? Having to pretend.
Yeah, sometimes. But it's worth it if I can help people. I wear it on the other side. It gives me a faster draw.
Can you teach me how to shoot?
Right now?
Come and get ready.
She'll make a good fighter one day.
Yes, I think you might be right. Why do you do this? Risk everything.
I joined up when the Empire stood for something. At the time I realised what they really were, it was too late. I made some mistakes.
We all did.
Not everybody runs away, Obi-Wan.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
It's just Bam these days.
Well, Tala. Come on, this will take us out.
Well, they caught her and they let her live. Well, they didn't know who she was. They obviously knew who OBIWANKENOBI is.
Mm-hmm.
And he also has a duty to try to train the next.
What is it?
generation of Jedi.
Is he claustrophobic? What's happening?
Drugs.
He did take the spice then.
Drugs.
Just a little bit of spice.
I don't know. He's probably feeling the force. He's out of practice, but you can feel people's pain. Oh, and Darth Vader's there. How does she know that Anakin is Darth Vader is Anakin?
Maybe he told her in one of their private conversations.
I feel like that was probably the first or maybe second time that they ever spoke.
Somebody's got to put him in the tank. So.
But you can't recognize him because he burnt up. I don't know. Maybe you can.
Maybe when he woke up, he was like, Anakin, my name is Anakin.
With the nubs.
Yeah, with the nubs.
No, he actually named him before he got cut up.
Oh, he just snapped his neck in the dark.
Go with Tala. I'll be right behind you. Get it on. Promise me. Promise me. I'll lead him away.
I mean, you don't have to be scared, Obi-Wan. You've already defeated him. Kinda, sorta. That he had
He's
to...
out of practice.
Well, whose fault is that?
It don't matter whose fault it is. He's still out of practice.
He ran away because things were getting too hard.
Maybe if you see that part of the movie.
I just feel like he's my least favorite character.
Who?
Obi-Wan.
Oh.
He's giving me, what I say the first episode? Power vibes. Kind of how like Boba Fett wasn't a good leader. It should have been his second in command. That one lady. The only one that's really given me everything I wanted was the Mandalorian.
I don't know. He took some nicks.
But he got back up and kept fighting.
So did Boba Fett.
Yeah,
Oh.
He needed to be saved constantly. That's the difference. If his one friend wasn't there, dusted several times.
He also wasn't fighting superpowered individuals except for later on in season 2. But then he had help from a Jedi. Oh! Oh, look how blue it is.
It's very blue.
So blue.
I can't even see right now. How is he seeing?
He can't. That's why I wouldn't have even ignited it. But, oh, look how blue it is in the dark.
He's behind you. Oh, no, he's in front of you. Never mind.
This ain't too dark, but the darkest night was. All right. I'm going to just let that go.
What you made me.
I feel like if you did it before, you can do it again, Obi-Wan. I don't care if you are out of practice.
As someone who doesn't practice the Force.
I just
Darth
feel like
Vader can fly.
I feel like if you got the skill, you did it. Just do it again.
He's been growing and learning new tactics and had his body augmented.
They didn't close the tunnel door.
Nope.
You don't even know where you are.
Oh!
A pilot wouldn't be there.
Does she not have her parents' phone number? Do they have phones in this universe? Or some type of communication type system where she can call and be like, hey, I'm here, come get me.
They do. But also, they probably wouldn't send nobody because they say,
Yeah, but he's indisposed right now. Darth Vader is actively trying to kill him. Just give your parents
with
the
one
rundown.
hand.
Just give them the rundown. What does it all mean? Who was that to you? Was that the one person Obi-Wan talked about earlier? She lost somebody she loved. That's why she tripping. It has to be. Maybe turn off your blue nightlight so he can't find you as easily.
But he's got night vision in the damn helmet, so it doesn't even really matter.
Okay. Because the way he just looking around the scene like, oh, I hope he don't see me. But you got this glowing blue light right beside you.
Now you will suffer, Obi-Wan.
Why wouldn't you shoot Darth Vader first?
I feel like that probably just wouldn't have been a good idea.
Why, he was completely focused in on Obi-Wan, so he didn't feel anything else in the Force because he would have knew that she was watching.
Is his armor even... I feel like his armor is bulletproof.
The cloak isn't. Not a cape, but the cloak isn't.
What about the pad and stuff he has on his chest?
I'm pretty sure that's all armor proof. That's all fireproof. Fire resistant, at least.
But bulletproof?
Come closer.
Are you the one I'm supposed to meet?
Unfortunately, they couldn't make it, but I'll take you from here.
And the other white girl?
Did you not see her parkouring?
Parkour. I did.
There was no way she was going to be able to get out of there.
Well,
Like, get up out of there, my boy. Not this time.
y'all already know how to track Obi-Wan, so just send Leia home. Because they just used her as bait in the first place.
I mean, once they figure out who Leia is.
But her father works for the Empire, right? So they're on the same side. He's just not as seedy as the rest of them. Do they do post-credit scenes in this franchise? Or is it just, you get what I give you? I know you're going to be back next week. Zach Braff?
Yeah,
Wow.
you're coming back next week, regardless.
Regardless. This episode was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
I think it was pretty good. We got a little bit of lightsaber action.
Yeah. I guess I just have a lot of questions because I'm very confused and I didn't have anything to really latch on to. But I mean, I'm gonna keep watching it because I'm here already. I'm 3 episodes in. How long is this season?
6.
6. So now I gotta finish it. So yeah.
6 episodes. And done.
And,
No second season.
Really?
No second season.
Are they gonna do like another Mandalorian or something? Or another Boba Fett?
They got another season of The Mandalorian coming.
Okay.
Boba Fett, I'm not so sure.
Okay. We gotta get those Boba Fett episodes out. Because we watched them. And they just sitting on the computer.
We did. And you got different hair, so now I gotta go back and I gotta change your hair on there.
You don't.
So that it looks congruent to what we're doing.
You really don't. You really don't.
I don't.
No.
I think people would disagree.
No.
Let me know what
They
you
just
think.
want to see that we did react.
Do you want regular black hair savvy, platinum blonde savvy, or regular blonde savvy?
So the only thing I really took away is that there are good people out here that want to help, even though Obi-Wan gave up after his final battle with Anakin.
Oh my goodness.
He went into hiding because he believed there was no hope, which I can understand if you feel like you're the only person out here, but I feel like that's just not realistic. Like,
Obi-Wan gave up until this point, and now he's back. He's back
well,
in it.
I'm not familiar with this franchise, so I can't really say what Obi-Wan is doing.
I told you how it happened. He beat Anakin. Order 66 kicked in. All the Jedi that were alive went into hiding because they were getting targeted. And it's just not like, all right, I can take
So
on
you
a
don't
whole
think if
40
they would have,
stormtroopers.
you don't think if they would have like banded together, they could have made like had a better outcome to this point right here? Like it wouldn't have been as bad as it is instead of just going into hiding, or were they?
Well,
Was
no,
it just him?
when they did that, they got all snuffed out.
Was it
Because more force sensitive people in the area, it's easier to detect.
right? But were like all of these untrained, force sensitive like children basically, or were they on
killed
the
all
level
children.
of Obi-Wan?
They killed all the children, and then you know what? There's one class of children, and the rest were like adults.
Okay, so all the adults could
They
have just,
weren't on the level of Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan was.
but still they couldn't have like fought together. Like, yeah, we being snuffed out, we being targeted, but I'm not gonna just sit up here and let you destroy all of this, like, for no good reason. Like, y'all couldn't just work together to figure out how to fight back.
Yeah, they got killed doing that.
Was it like a bunch of the Empire people versus just one force sensitive people?
No,
or were
versus
they...
like a bunch of Jedi, like
Oh,
a group of Jedi.
wow.
There's already not a whole lot of Jedi, so if you get 12 in the spot, like, it's gonna kick off. And then 12 Jedi versus 2 starships is like, no.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Mm.
This is a little bit more like, yeah, nobody's overpowered like that, where they can just go through 40 individuals. You should watch that. We'll watch that.
I have to, because now things are starting to make sense. I guess I gotta stop calling Obi-Wan a coward, because I'm like, ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
But anyway, that was a good talk.
Yep.
We'll just do like, comment, subscribe. Tell us if you think Obi-Wan is a coward. If you would whoop Leia with a belt or extension cord.
Whoa, hold up. We're not doing either of those. She ain't do anything to warrant that.
Nah, Leia
A stitching cord? A stitching cord is like,
yeah, and I'm gonna cut the.
you had to cuss out your mama.
No, I'm gonna cut the.
Hit her.
I'm gonna cut the little part that you actually plug into
No,
the wall
no,
part
no,
off,
no.
so that you don't get hit with
The
that.
stitching cord is like final boss battle. Like, you really have
Oh
to do
man,
something.
you ain't never met an iron hanger. Wire hanger.
No.
have you? Ooh.
No, I stopped getting weapons at 7. The most I got was a belt, and I was just. That's because I kept doing stupid stuff after I was warned several times. So.
And that justifies it. Okay.
I mean,
all right. So
with the
Leia's
new
getting her
with
ass
the
beat.
new parenting,
You heard it
no.
here first. You heard it here
No.
first.
But
Leia getting them little
back
legs.
back in the 90s, my mom, she was a 3 warning type of woman. I'm gonna tell you, don't do that after you get caught the first time. Second time, like, okay, I told you. All right, do it again, and you're gonna learn something new. And the third time was me learning something new. So, yeah.
There you have it. You heard it here first. Wire hanger it is. Until next time.
That's not what I said. Anyway, love and peace.
Love and peace. Tear them little legs up.
Mm.
Hey, shit, why the fuck not? Why not? Mine is mine.